This huge electronic safe filled with concrete is almost impossible to crack. It's located in super modern and protective storage. The area around is filled with motion sensors. No one will go unnoticed because a lot of cameras record everything. Even if someone dares to go there, they will meet well-trained guards. The vault is located in Louisville, Kentucky. There's something worth billions of dollars inside the safe. It's not a diamond or an ornament. This is a yellowed piece of paper with a recipe for KFC fried chicken. Currently, the equity capital of this company is about $10 billion. The recipe formula was developed in the 1940s. At the moment, only 2 KFC executives know what spices are needed for cooking. It's no secret to anyone what spices are contained in the secret formula. But the secret is proportions, temperature, and cooking time. The recipe is so secret that they mix spices in different places in different states across America. McDonald's French fries seem so easy to prepare, but no one has managed to make them so delicious. Even Michelin-starred chefs love this dish. One of the leaders of McDonald's says they use red-brown potatoes with a high starch content in the preparation. They store it in special conditions, process it, and transport it in a unique way to make the taste of potatoes the same all over the world. Also, they use a special old ground salt to give the potatoes this special taste. It seems the recipe is obvious, but it's almost impossible to repeat it. They don't say the temperature they use during the cooking. Only employees know the duration of frying. What is so special about oil? And what about the degree of freezing? It's a secret. And, by the way, they roast the potatoes, then freeze them, and throw them back into the hot oil. It's like math. One mistake in the formula can lead to losing the signature taste. There's another secret McDonald's recipe that many people want to know. It's a unique sauce they add to the most famous burger, the Big Mac. Many people say this is some kind of variation of Thousand Island dressing, but nobody knows for sure. Coca-Cola is such a popular drink that it's hard to believe that nobody knows its exact recipe. 1 to 2 times a year, someone reveals the recipe and shows the formula, but it's next to impossible to guess the exact signature recipe. Pharmacist John Pemberton created the drink in 1886 and sold the recipe for $2,500. After that, the formula was slightly changed. Since the end of the 19th century, no one has been able to copy the recipe. Yeah, many people know the ingredients, but no one can cook them in the right proportions. They say there are only 2 managers holding high positions in the company that know the secret. And a sheet of paper with the formula is stored in a special bank vault in Atlanta. Come on, guys, it's just a myth. The true thing, however, is that the drink with this recipe brings the company about $33 billion a year. When they make multiple copies of a recipe, they can't transport it on the same plane or train. Only 1 recipe per plane. Severe punishment is guaranteed for disclosing secrets related to the recipe. One can even go to prison for several years. Dr. Pepper has the same level of secrecy. It's not known for sure, but there are rumors that the recipe of the drink is divided into 2 parts. Each of them is stored in vaults in 2 different banks in America. This recipe was developed in 1885 in Texas by pharmacist Charles Alderton. He liked to experiment with fruit syrups and sparkling water. After numerous attempts, he managed to find that legendary taste. Unlike other secret recipes, it's hard to understand the taste of Dr. Pepper, since it consists of 23 different components with different tastes. There's a legend that the drink is made from prune juice, but the company's executives claim that this product is not even included in the list of 23 elements. In 2009, someone found an old accounting book by Charles Alderton filled with secret formulas, but the company's management said that those recipes were incorrect. The Scottish company that produces Iron Brew calls the release date 1901. However, mentions of a drink with this name appear in earlier records. The British company Stevenson and Howell released a drink under this name in 1898. But even earlier, a New York chemical company first sold a drink with the name Iron Brew in August 1889. Disputes about the invention of the drink are still ongoing. However, no one can copy the recipe of the well-known drink. In Scotland, they claim they have created an original recipe that has nothing to do with Britain and New York. Since the 20th century, this recipe has been kept secret and passed down within the family from generation to generation. The original drink contains 32 different ingredients. The cooking formula is only known to a few people around the world. Krispy Kreme also prepares its donuts according to a secret formula. They say the original recipe includes whipped egg white, mashed potatoes, sugar, skimmed milk, and a unique dry mixture. But we've already realized the main thing is not the ingredients, but the cooking formula. The exact recipe is hidden in a secure Winston-Salem corporate vault. Only selected employees of the company have access there. The dry mixture for donuts is produced only at one factory. Interestingly, the secret is known not only by family members or directors, but also by the best employees of this factory. One chef from New Orleans came up with the recipe. He sold it to the entrepreneur who founded Krispy Kreme. By the way, the company once created one of the most expensive donuts in the world. It was introduced during UK National Donut Week. It cost about $1,300, and it included an expensive unique cream, raspberries, champagne marmalade, and a lot of gold. Literally. The donut was covered with 24-karat gold leaf and 23-karat gold dust. But the coolest thing was, it contained edible diamonds. Original Heinz ketchup only contains 5 ingredients: tomatoes, vinegar, sugar, salt, and extracts of spices and herbs. Henry Heinz created it in 1867, and all this time, the recipe has hardly changed. It's believed that only 9 people in the whole world know the recipe. The location of the formula is unknown to the public. The secret is passed between family members and the top management of the company. And now, let's discover some fun facts about the most expensive dishes in the world. One of the most expensive burgers in the world includes expensive Japanese beef, cooked in white truffle oil. The cutlet is seasoned with 10 herbs and smoked Pacific salt. They put cheddar cheese, black truffles, and fried quail egg on it. All this is served on an incredibly tender bun with white truffle oil, cream, and caviar. Also, they'll give you a toothpick made of pure gold with a real diamond on the top. You can enjoy this dish in the restaurant of one of the most expensive hotels in New York. But you'll have to pay $293 in advance to order this burger. In 2011, a chef from England cooked one whoppingly expensive dessert. It was $35,000 chocolate pudding. This dish was made of high-quality chocolate, gold leaf, caviar, and diamond. It looked like a Fabergé egg and was also covered with champagne jelly and decorated with edible gold. You can't just come to a restaurant or a pastry shop to eat it, as cooking takes a lot of time. You need to order it at least 2 weeks in advance. There's one more super pricey dessert worth almost $25,000. You can order it at one of New York's expensive restaurants on the Upper East Side. It contains about 28 different types of cocoa, decorated with gold flakes and 5 grams of edible 23-karat gold. They serve it to you in a gold goblet. You even get to eat it with a spoon made of pure gold, decorated with rare black and white diamonds. One of the most expensive cupcakes in the world is called the Golden Phoenix. You can try it at one of the cafes in Dubai. Its cost is approximately $1,000. The recipe for this cupcake consists of expensive Italian chocolate and 23-karat sheets of edible gold. Also, the cupcake is decorated with organic strawberries and sprinkled with edible gold dust. You need to order a cupcake 48 hours in advance, but it's worth waiting for. They will serve you a cupcake on a 24-karat gold stand. One of the most expensive pizzas in the world is located in Italy. It was created for 2 people. The dough used for this pizza should rise and rest for a few days before being cooked. The pizza filling consists of 3 types of caviar. Also, they add lobster delivered from the coast of Norway and 7 types of cheese. In Italy, you can order this pizza for the low price of $12,000.